Dear students, today I am going to tell you about creation of apps. We will create an app, a talking app in different manner. Let's do it. To get started building an app, click on Create button from the App Inventor homepage. You will need a Google account to log in. This can be a Gmail account or your school account. You can dismiss this slash screen for now. When you go into App Inventor first time, you won't have any projects. So click on New Project in the upper left corner. Our first app is called Talk to Me App Inventor Project. Names can't have spaces, so type in Talk to Me with no spaces. Now you are in Design window where you can set up the components and the layout of your app. Our app needs a button component. So click on button and then drag it over to the viewer and drop it. One of the neatest thing about App Inventor is that you can see your app on your phone while you are building it. Let's get your phone connected so that you can see the app take shape and test it out as you go. To get your Android phone connected to App Inventor, go up to the Connect menu and choose AI Companion. You will need to have the App Inventor Companion app on your phone or tablet. It's very easy to do this. Just click on Google Play Store and download this app. Or you can choose the easiest method. The easiest thing to do is to open a QR code reader on your phone and scan the QR code. It is your choice. You can download it from Play Store or you can scan the code. When you got the MIT AI2 companion app installed, you will need to start it up on your phone. Or you can connect your both devices by using this 6-digit code. Now notice the button that we have added says Text for button 1 on it. Let's change it. Over there on the right in the properties pane, this is the place from where you can set the properties and can change the text. To change the text from the button, click on text property and type Talk to Me. Notice your connected phone that the button's text changes there. We will need one more component for this app before we go into the blocks to start the programming. Go to Media and drag out a text to speech component. Yes, listen carefully. Text to speech component. Click on it and drag it over to the view and drop it. You will notice that it drops down the bottom under non-visible components. Yes, we have two types of components, visible and non-visible. Text box was visible component, but this text to speech is non-visible component. Now that we have set the component for our app, we need to specify what the component should do. For that, we need to click on blocks. Click here and now you are in the blocks editor. The blocks editor is where you click blocks together to set the behavior of your app. We want our app to respond to a button. Click on Go to button 1 and see all the blocks that go with the button. Choose button 1 dot click and drop it in the work area. Now we have to put in the blocks to tell the app what to do and when the button is clicked. Go to text to speech component. Click on it and see all the blocks that go with text to speech. Choose call text to speech dot speak and drag it over the when button 1 dot click block. It will fit right inside and you will hear a click when the blocks connected. Now we have one more thing to add before testing the app out. Notice that we have a blank socket here. We have to tell the speak block what to say. To do that, go to the text drawer under built-in blocks. Take the blank text block and bring that over. Click it right into the text to speech dot speak block. Another click will be there. Now click on that empty box block and type congratulations. You have made your first app. Now you can test the app. Go to your phone and click on the button. Congratulations, you have made your first app. If you had any trouble, then write in comment box of the video.